Welcome back to another episode of the RB Leipzig Career Mode here on FC24, where today we join you now pretty much past the entirety of January. Last episode, or not January, February. Last episode was on transfer deadline day on the end of January. We had found out that Luis Openda's ban has been upheld, but we were allowed to sign a striker. So on loan, we bought in Omar Mamouche. He scored his first hat-trick on the last game day of the episode yesterday against Gladbach. We sit first now. We are 8 points clear at the top of the table against Borussia Dortmund. They do have a game in hand. Also, Leverkusen are also up there as well. If the game in hand win, they will be 7 points ahead of, or behind us, I should say. We do have a Champions League quarter round of 16 appearance as well, matchup. That will actually be the start of today's episode. That's why I sent to the end. We did have matchups there. We do go ahead and get AS Roma in there. I had to show you this build because I had to show you the league. So we drew against Bochum, we won against Augsburg, we won against Hamburg, and then we went ahead and drew against Union Berlin. And now in the Champions League, we have AS Roma, Juventus have Atletico Madrid, Villarreal have Atalanta, Inter Milan have Bayern Munich. On the other side of things, we have Borussia Dortmund versus Real Betis, Barcelona versus Man City, Arsenal versus PSG, the real-life Champions League semi-final rematch, and then Real Madrid versus Liverpool. Was that not the round of 16 matchup in real life as well? I think that possibly could be out of my mind there. But yes, again, like I said, we are sitting top of the table here. This is Hamburg, right? Yes, okay, so that team is Hamburger. I had to check that one out as well. Without further ado, let's go and get to AS Roma, and then after that, we have Bayer Leverkusen. We can put them further down in the table as well. And then if we win enough, or if we beat Roma big enough here in this first leg, we can sim past that second leg and then play Borussia Dortmund in this episode as well. Here we go. First leg of the Champions League, round of 16. Tribadole, block shot. It'll fall for Darwin. Darwin gets past Gavardio. Into the box from Matteo Sule. Shot is blocked. Now Salowaski. Pellegrini. Sule again. And a good feet work with better defensive stabbing at it. And now here comes Nemecha into Marmouche. Marmouche into Bakayoko. And Bakayoko now down the wings. And Bakayoko gets it stolen away from him, I should say. Haul it back over the top for Bakayoko. And Bakayoko now could be in behind here. And he is in behind. He gets taken out. We will play on, though. And Johan Bakayoko. Dominic Sojabai now. Still Dominic. Gets fouls. That can be a penalty. It is. It's a penalty for Dominic Sojabai in RB Leipzig. And Dominic Sojabai will take it. He will look to put it up in the corner. And 1-0 for RB Leipzig. The German side takes the lead here thanks to a penalty for Dominic Sojabai in the 27th minute. Marmouche. And Omar Marmouche off of the crossbar. Hollaback just acrobatically just flies at it and finds the back of the net. It's 2-0. I mean, just look at this from Hollaback. Absolutely just puts the defender down and scorpion kicks it into the back of the net. Tribadole over the top for Nunez. And Darwin Nunez just gives it straight to Gavardio. Marmouche. Omar Marmouche will make it 3-0 for Leipzig. Darwin Nunez block shot by Gavardio. Hit him in the chest. Zalewski stopped by Pedro Porro. And this is again where we're getting to that simulation territory. We're kind of already there, but 4-5, we're into quick sim territory. Bakayoko, Omar Mamouche, and that is full time. A 3-0 win here, referee. Yes, a 3-0 win here against Roma. We will be able to simulate through that second leg there, but relatively safety comfort there. So we'll take that. And here we go. Bayer Leverkusen versus RB Leipzig. This could really put a massive dent into that title race here that we are so dominantly in control of here. Dominic Sojabai over the top for Hollaback, and Hollaback will bring it down. Can't do so. A couple of changes in today's. Ethan Waneri starts on the right-hand side. Gabio starts at center back, and Javier Schlager starts at CDM. And Florian Wirtz might be one of the best defensive teams, but they open up the scoring here. It's 1-0. And Florian Wirtz now is in behind to make it 2-0. Florian Wirtz. Bayer Leverkusen looking to end our undefeated streak that's been there since the second game of the season. And that could be on the ropes here. Well, it is on the ropes here. That could be over here, I should be saying. Schlager, Sojabai, Marmouche, Hollaback. Can we get one back? Yes, we can. We're back in it 2-1, just like that. Welcome back in. Peters, Eder Militao, Boniface, Tredier, saved by Chevalier. I think I put his name and Chevalier's together. Florian Wirtz is on the corner, possibly going short. Yes, he will go short to Prueta. And Prueta now down the line, stopped by Pedro Porro. And Ethan Waneri will look to lead the counterattack with Omar Mamouche. And that'll be halftime. Never mind. Halftime, 2-1 down. Corner comes in, header down. Guendouzi just hits it on his face. Off for the post by Boniface. He deserves a goal. He's not going to get one yet. But he definitely deserves one. And Marmouche now into Hollaback, and Hollaback back into Marmouche. And Marmouche is in behind. And Omar Marmouche to draw level. It's 2-2 here against the run of play completely. Boniface should have scored about 4 or 5 goals in about 4 or 5 minute time period. But it is Omar Marmouche to draw level here. And the undefeated streak is back intact. They'll fall to Hollaback, who's deep now. And Mr. Hollaback down the left-hand side. Can he get a cross in? He does. It's deflected. It's a corner. It's the last one of the game. Dominic Sojabai puts it in. Back post. There's nobody there. That's going to be game over. A 2-2 draw against Bayer Leverkusen. We keep the undefeated streak alive at least. And we will simulate through the second leg here of the Champions League, a round of 16 against AS Roma. We're already up 3-0 on aggregate, so barring any crazy stuff happening, we're through to the quarters. And Hollaback makes it 1-0 and 4-0 on aggregate, 63 minutes in. And a 1-1 draw. Tresadole gets one in the 67th minute. And a bunch of subs later, we are through to the next round, 4-1 on aggregate. And so here are your Champions League round of 16 results. RB Leipzig, we obviously cruise past Roma. Atletico Madrid go ahead and beat Juventus. Atalanta versus Villarreal. Bayern Munich go ahead and knock off Inter Milan. Real Betis scraped by Borussia Dortmund. Barcelona, despite winning 1-0 in their second leg, are knocked out against Manchester City. Arsenal do what they couldn't do in real life and knock off PSG. And Liverpool do what they couldn't do in real life and knock off Real Madrid, which leads to the quarterfinals looking like this. Atletico Madrid versus Arsenal. Liverpool versus Real Betis. Atalanta versus Manchester City, and Bayern Munich versus RB Leipzig. So, of course, we play the only team that has beaten us so far domestically in the league so far. And talking about that, we sit first in the league, 3 points behind Borussia Dortmund. This is a title decider. We might be on a 25-game undefeated streak, but draws are kicking our ass at the moment. That is what is extending us and being dominant in this league here. So, Borussia Dortmund could give us our second loss of the season and go level on points with us as well. So let's go and get into this game here against Borussia Dortmund and hopefully pick up all 3 points. And here we go. Almost a second leg. Yeah, I guess it's the second leg of this year's competition in the league here against Borussia Dortmund. This is a title battle in itself. We are 3 points clear. We were 7 points clear at one point. Borussia Dortmund actually were the worst of those top 4 clubs. Now they're second best here, and they are flying. They're on great momentum. So we got to shut that down. We're not on the best momentum, but we are still on an undefeated streak. Bakayoko crossed in. Omar Mamouche will lay it off for Hollaback. Can't get a shot off. Schlotterbeck defends it beautifully. Mark Gahey heads it down to Sojabai. He'll find the Mecha. The Mecha will find Marmouche. And Marmouche stopped again by Schlotterbeck. Bright start here so far for us. Marmouche, Hollaback, Sojabai. Hollaback! 1-0. RB Leipzig strike first here. Full time, halftime. 1-0 up at the break here. Sojabai. Defective pass will fall to Omar Mamouche. And Omar Mamouche can get past Kobel. And Bakayoko had the open net, but side netting. Social by onset corner. Nemecha on the header. It cleared off of the line by Gadashi. Kobel nearly just parried into the back of his net. Here comes Jeremy Pino now. The counterattack is on for Borussia Dortmund. It's really just him. It's Adeyemi on the left-hand side, or the right-hand side, I should say. But it's still Jeremy Pino. It's blocked by Gehi. Chevalier will pick it up. And we can breathe, but not breathe too much as we get the ball out wide to Hollerback. And Hollerback finds Marmouche. And Omar Marmouche against Schlotterbeck. And Omar Marmouche, can he chip the keeper? No. Bakayoko on the rebound. He won't miss that wide open net. And RB Leipzig convert their chances and it take a 2-0 lead here. Social by Marmouche. Bakayoko, first time cross in for Hollerback, headed down, but not out. It's Marmouche. It'll fall for Nemecha. He'll hit it first time against his former club, but can't find the back of the net. And that is full time. RB Leipzig goes 6 points clear of Borussia Dortmund. A 2-0, not so comfortable win, but comfortable result. A 2-0 win here against Borussia Dortmund. And we stay on our track to go back-to-back Liga titles. So we end the episode 6 points clear of Borussia Dortmund, 7 points clear of Bayer Leverkusen, and 8 points clear of Bayern Munich in the league here with 7 games left to go. A 26 undefeated streak so far. We still have Bayern Munich, who obviously gave us that first loss of the season, the very first game of the season. We also have Bayern Munich in the Champions League next episode as well. I mean, theoretically, in all honesty, tomorrow's episode could be triple Bayern Munich. Away, home, and then home again in the league. It could, or maybe actually it might not be. It could be Champions League semifinal. It could be all Champions League if we get past Bayern Munich, because Champions League semifinal could be here as well. Or maybe it'll start there. If it starts there, then it'll be a triple Bayern Munich in the Champions League, because all these other games should be wins there. So I will see y'all for that. But for now, that's me done today. I'll see y'all back here tomorrow. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.